Good morning and happy Tuesday, everyone. I hope you had a great long weekend and are ready for another wonderful week at school. So, here is an overview for this week. So, today, Tuesday, May 26th, the box had circled. It says first you need to submit attendance, like we do, watch lesson video, which you're doing right now, and then the last thing is homework. We're going to have a crash quick write as described in this video that will be due today, due by 11:59 today. So today we will go over character traits, review the different types of a character, and discuss your quick write assignment. So like they say on Ratatouille, let's do this thing! So character traits. Mr. Carroll talked to you guys about this a couple weeks ago when we first introduced character traits in the story when we were talking about Maniac Magee. So character traits, as a refresher, it's who a character is on the inside. It's their personality. They show through what a character says or does. And we've been doing that and analyzing Crash's character traits by filling out those charts and looking at what he says, what he does, his thoughts and feelings, and what his appearance is. So here are some examples of character traits. These are just a few. There are so many different ones. They can be either positive or negative, a good trait or a bad trait, and it depends on the person you are analyzing. But here are just a sample of them. Here are some examples of Penn Webb's character traits to give you an idea. We saw as we were reading the book Crash that Penn is cheerful. He's super respectful by respecting everyone who, even if he was getting bullied, he was respecting them. And he respected his parents. He respected Crash and his ways. And he was respectful when Scooter was in the hospital and he brought over that sand for him to heal in that letter. He's friendly. Right away, we saw how friendly he was with Crash. Energetic, especially with running, how he was very energetic and determined to run in that race, the Penn relays. And he's open. He's really open. He tells Crash everything about his life and is very open to who he is as a person and doesn't really let anyone who bullies him get him down. So these are just example of Penn Webb's character traits to give you an idea and to get your brain flowing about character traits. Now, who remembers talking about round and flat characters? It's been a while, but they're back. So character types, there's round and flat. A round character is one whose personality, background, motives, and other features are fully described or explained by the author. So in general, the main characters are round because many insights are given. A flat character is one who is not fully described but is useful in carrying out some narrative purpose of the author. They tend to be minor characters. We don't know much about the flat characters, but they do serve a purpose to the author and the readers. Other character types, dynamic and static. A dynamic character is one who goes through a personality change due to the events of the story. So we see that character change throughout the story, and that character is a dynamic character. On the other side, a static character is one whose personality does not change throughout the story. Their personality stays the exact same. Let's practice together. I will show you two characters, and we are going to decide if they are round or flat, and dynamic or static. Let's go. Character number 1. This is Augie from the book and movie Wonder. This is my favorite movie. Is he round or flat? Is he dynamic or static? What do you think? Augie is a round and dynamic character. Why? Well, he is the main character of the book, so his personality, background, and other features are described clearly throughout the book. So that's why he is a round character. We know so much about him, his background, personality, about his family, his feelings. So he is a round character. For a dynamic character, we see him grow throughout the book because we are introduced to him being nervous to start school for the first time in his life, and he's nervous to be accepted by his peers. But by the end of the book, he overcomes his fear, makes many friends, and enjoys going to school. So we see his personality change throughout the book and throughout the movie, so that's why he is a dynamic character. Character number 2. This guy looks familiar. Penn Webb in the book Crash by Jerry Spinelli. Is Penn round or flat? And is he dynamic or static? What do you think? So Penn Webb is a round and static character. Why? Well, we learned a lot about Penn's background, his personality, his home life, and other features throughout the book. So that's why he's a round character. We knew a lot about him. But throughout the story, his personality does not change. So he is a static character. He is a positive, kind, optimistic, cheerful, and he's a determined character throughout the book Crash. His personality stays the same, so that's why he's a static character. Now it's time to put this practice to some good use. What do y'all think? Quick write time. So now you're going to go to Google Classroom and open the Google Doc under the Crash Quick Write tab. So when you click on that tab, you will see a Google Doc that you will have a copy of, and this is the first step you will complete on the Google Doc. Step 1. What is one of Crash's traits that you analyzed while reading? So as in the beginning of this video, I talked about character traits. What is one of Crash's traits that you analyzed while reading? Just write one of them in this box. Then, step 2, you're going to provide 4 pieces of evidence from the text with your thinking on where you saw that one trait. This table looks familiar because we've been using this this whole time we've been reading Crash. So all you need to do is copy and paste the evidence and your thinking from your Crash character analysis slides to this table, because it will let you have all your thoughts and evidence together to prove that you saw that one trait of Crash throughout the book. So again, you need 4 pieces of evidence from the text with your thinking on where you saw that one trait. So you can have as many as you want in words spoken or in thoughts and feelings, actions taken, and appearance. You just need a total of 4. So if you have 3 in words spoken and 1 in actions taken, that's perfect. If you have 2 in thoughts and feelings and 2 in words spoken, perfect. I just want to see 4 pieces of evidence with your thinking. So all you need to do is copy and paste the evidence and thinking from your Crash character slides and put it on this table in this Google Doc. Then, last but not least, step 3. We know Crash is a round character because we know everything about him and his personality as the main character of the book. But I want you guys to answer this question. Is he a dynamic or static character? And so step 3 on that Google Doc Quick Write, I want you to answer this question and explain your thinking. It does not need to be in CER format. Like how I explained my thinking of Augie from Wonder and of Penn Webb from Crash. I just wrote down different examples of how they are dynamic or how they are static. So that is what you need to do in this box. So again, is Crash a dynamic or static character? Explain your thinking. When the doc is complete, Turn it into Google Classroom and you are done for the day. If you have any questions or any concerns about this, please feel free to let me know, and I am always here to help. Reach out to me, Mr. Carroll, or Mrs. Kirsch, and we will help you and answer your questions as soon as we can.